Hey guys, Pink Floyd fans, just random people who stumble on my channel. Today is the day we finally got the 2018 James Guthrie remix of one of my favorite Pink Floyd albums. I'm talking about Animals. Yes, I love this cover art too. I love the fact they didn't just take the original artwork. They did some sort of, reimagining of the Animals album cover. I'm going to show the CD first. I got the CD and also the vinyl because that's just the completest that I am. It's a sickness. But that is what the middle of the, I guess you call it the gatefold of the CD looks like. And then you have this attractive looking booklet with photographs. A lot of these are pictures that were taken when they were or I should say when Hypnosis was photographing the album cover. And of course, the story behind the album cover photo was originally they had an inflatable pig, which they had tethered to a long, I don't know if you call it, rope or something like that. And they suspended it above the Battersea power station. And they had a marksman who was actually at the ready in case the pig broke free of its moorings and floated off, which is exactly what happened on the second day. They couldn't get the shot that they wanted, and the pig ended up floating away. It just became untenable. And so the photograph that was actually on the original album cover was just kind of I want to say Photoshop because it didn't exist back then, but they just kind of pasted a picture of a pig over a picture of the Battersea power station. But it makes for an interesting story. And some of these photographs are pictures that were taken when they were trying to do the original cover shoot. But that is the CD version. This is the LP version, and I haven't taken it out of the shrink yet. I've kind of cut it on the side because I don't know how I feel about it. I'm curious to know what's in the gatefold, and I'm sure at some point I will take it out of the shrink, but I love having the shrink with the hype sticker. Hopefully, if I do take it out of the shrink, I won't damage the hype sticker, and that's, truth be told, the reason why I haven't taken it out of the shrink yet is because this is such a gorgeous hype sticker, and I'm afraid of damaging it. You know, it's a big sticker. I don't want to peel it off and then halfway through have it tear. So right now, I'm just kind of keeping it. I've got the side split on it, and that's going to have to do me right now. But this is what is on the inside. And this label looks just like the original. I'm kind of glad they didn't go with a different kind of custom label. You have it in this attractive black sleeve. And then you've got the same, it's just a larger book than what you get in the CD version. So I'm very, very impressed with the packaging on this. I think A++ on the packaging. They did a great job. Interestingly, the essay that caused so much controversy, I don't say controversy, but it definitely created more acrimony between David Gilmour and Roger Waters because they couldn't agree. I think David Gilmour felt that the liner notes were giving Roger Waters too much credit. It's just David Gilmour being David Gilmour. But nonetheless, I just wish the two of them could just get along. I mean, we're lucky we had this release in the first place. And oh my God, the sound on this is fantastic. This is amazing. Now, the first time I heard Animals was on cassette, and I was really put off by the muddiness of it. It just seemed very, I don't know if compressed is the right word, but it was not a really full kind of a sound. It just sounded very muddy, not really an enjoyable listening experience. And then I got the original CD version, which was somewhat of an improvement, but still sounded muddy. And then they did the remastering, which improved the sound tremendously. But I always had an issue with the way that Nick Mason's drum sounded. It just sounded a little weird to me. And I don't know how to describe it. sounded maybe a little hollow, just not like his drumming sounded on the other Pink Floyd records. And people told me I was crazy, I didn't know what I was talking about. But they have made the drumming sound incredible on here. The drumming is so much more prevalent in this mix. You notice it a lot more. It sounds more natural. There's separation with the instruments, which sounds great. The first track on here is Pigs on the Wing Part 1. And oh my God, Roger Waters' voice just stands out so, and I know it's just him and an acoustic guitar, but it's so separate from the acoustic guitar, and it's interesting. If you haven't heard it yet, check it out because I love it so much. I don't know, it's just out there in the forefront. The acoustic guitar still sounds great. One thing on the CD I found interesting, I had to turn up the volume on the CD quite a bit, and it sounds great when you do, but it's not one of those where it just blasts out of your speakers. You do have to turn the volume up a bit more than I usually, the volume I usually play my CDs at, but once you do, it sounds incredible. Dogs, that was the advanced track that we got, I think about a month ago, in advance of this album coming out. Dog sounds amazing. The guitar, David Gilmour's guitar just jumps out of the speakers, all the instruments. You can hear crystal clear. Pigs, 3 different ones, sounds fantastic as well. Like I say, Nick Mason's drumming is incredible. The bass sounds full. David Gilmour's guitar sparkles. The keyboards, again, are up front in the mix. Everything just sounds so organic, and it sounds like you're right there in the studio. I can't recommend it enough. Sheep is incredible as well. I love Sheep. The keyboard in particular, the keyboard sounds so crystal clear, so amazing on it. The drums, again, the drums sound organic. They don't sound like this processed, weird, hollow drum sound that I always complained about before. The drums sound great. That bass riff, it sounds great. All of it is just amazing. And then again, Pigs on the Wing Part 2 at the end, just more of the same. This is a home run. I've got nothing negative to say about it. The packaging is A+, the mix is A+. If you love animals, if you're a Pink Floyd fan, run out and buy this. If you are on the fence about it, is it worth the investment? Absolutely. This CD is about $12 on Amazon if you're not wanting to spring for the vinyl. The vinyl, I think, was closer to like $30, but the CD sounds great. Vinyl sounds great. Check it out. Can't say it enough, but yeah, as far as I'm concerned, way to go, Pink Floyd.